Good afternoon, guys, and welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to
Finland,
and not in the rain, to be honest. We'll put some highlights. If you've watched the video from earlier, it was scything it down is the only...
It was raining.
It was raining, yeah. So we're going to test now the irons inside. So you will see we've been testing the 301 MBs against the 101T irons.
They are a bit of me, them. Big fan, yeah.
So again, all square you saw out there was be able to be playing different shots, be versatile with both. I actually hit blades good for the first time ever. First time ever I've hit them.
I like filming here, Chris. I'm going to sit down.
Get yourself down.
Take
the weight off your feet, son. So what we're going to do is we're going to be hitting some shots now inside. We're going to hit 2 each with both clubs and start to see what data we get. So we've got club head speed, as we know, although it doesn't always show. I do have more club head speed than James.
Doesn't always show because you don't always hit the middle of the face.
Don't always hit anywhere near the middle of the face, but I have more club head speed, so we're going to see distance-wise what I get out of the MBs, how that affects the spin, what kind of spin we get, and then we're going to switch over and go to the 101Ts and see, do I get more distance, do I get less distance, more spin, and then we're going to finish off with the nearest the pin to decide the winner of this week.
And what does the winner do? Free beer.
Oh, the winner gets a free beer. It's news to me and it's news to you, so right.
Sorry, I thought that's what we always kind of played, so...
I think we do, yeah, to be fair. Not going to lie.
Don't know why we're changing the habit of a lifetime, but anyway.
No, right, I'm going to start off. We're playing James's favourite hole because he played with Tom Watson here, so we've had to have this on for no.
To be fair, if there's any reason to have a favourite hole, is that not a good reason?
It's not your channels, James, as all the comments will say below.
Sorry, mate, you carry on.
However...
Let me just put this down, mate, you carry on.
So I'm going to start with the MB, and again, see what kind of numbers. I got some good numbers yesterday with this. So struck pretty well. Looks to be straight at it. First ever hole in one? No, still not.
It's a great effort.
Still not got one, unfortunately. The weight goes on, but let's see numbers wise. Club head speed 88. Oh, look at the face and path. That's a rarity.
That is a great strike.
So,
you know what I love there? The spin as well. 6.8.
6.8. So that's what you're probably expecting now with a 7.9. You're expecting closer to 6,000, 1,000 revs less than the club. Carry 157.
Yeah.
So again, probably similar to what I've been
Maybe a
getting.
touch short of with your power bats.
Yeah, I mean, James does like to say our power bats.
Oh dear.
I mean,
a quick snap hook.
I'd like to say it's the trackman, but the trackman's very accurate.
You know why it was? I'm really sorry. I'm stood there.
Oh, you kicked it, that's why. One job.
Do you want to go again? I'm sorry, that was my fault.
James has kicked the trackman. I didn't think it was that bad. 91 miles an hour anyway, so the speed was up there.
Go again. Sorry, that was my fault.
It's all right, we'll let you off on this occasion.
I'm trying to be your cameraman.
So again, did it that well? I have to say I did.
That's a great shot again.
Proximity with the two before James kicked the trackman has been pretty good. So carry 166 there again, 6.8 spin, club head speed 91 miles an hour, face and path neutral. Again, as we know, is a rarity for myself.
2 good shots there.
But 166, so that's carried closer to probably the power bats. But let's switch over now. So let's switch. I'll go.
Sorry, I thought I was going to have a go.
Right.
So I think, what's the hole? 165. I think I can get there, but it needs to be a good strike. Whereas with, you've sat straight down there, haven't you? With the 101Ts, I could probably get away with it a bit more. That was toey, that's going to be short.
It's a toey strike.
And that's where, with the blades, that's way short, look. You really can lose a lot of distance quite quickly.
Can't say I've kicked the camera, kicked the trackman, because I am sat down.
I mean, it was on.
He's spinning back down that slope.
It's still coming back.
Right, Tom won't be impressed with that one.
Do you want to talk numbers or shall I just hit another one?
We'll talk numbers. 86 miles an hour, carry 132, but again, spin rate's down because he did catch that slightly heavy. Club path,
it was toey and heavy, actually.
Club path, very neutral, 0.0, the elusive.
That's
strike.
a totally different shot. That's going to be up there
That's gonna
at the number you expect. It might even go in, Chris, that one, to be fair. But that shows the two differences you can hit with a blade, either to 10 feet or 132 yards.
So 87 miles an hour.
Are you going to stand up, Chris, or are you just going to sit down?
6, what I'm fatigued after those 2 good shots I hit. Again, if we look there, 6-1 spin, so that's more than what we'd like to see from that. 163 carry. So although James has got less speed, he optimises his number a little bit better. Again,
that's another good one.
He was wanting to hit 2, but he
that could be in.
Watch,
go on.
One. Oh. Proximity, very good for a 7-iron.
But then it shows, doesn't it? Because as soon as we now jump in, if I now go straight into this, that toey shot wouldn't have been as far back.
So again, good numbers, spin-wise.
That felt a touch toey, so watch where this goes.
Touch toey, so we know that one before came up 132 yards carry, but a toey one has gone to 6 feet.
Not as bad, obviously, but
6 feet, I'd say. But spin-wise, let's have a look. 5.8, so spinning less, same speed. Carried 160, not with his finest strike.
Right. I've absolutely nailed that one.
Good news, folks, he's nailed that one. A little bit long, so are they a little bit stronger?
Well, that kind of shows the difference, doesn't it, on what you can do with the...
5.7 spin again, 87 miles an hour, 171 carry. I mean, we was doing 2, but James is that 5. He's gone for 3.
That was just a little low punchy one for you, Chris, to be fair, that one.
So he's guided one in there.
Right. Tom Watson hit 8 into this hole, you know, when we played.
Less spin there, more carry. So let's see if it's similar for myself. But I did like the MBs. I mean, I wouldn't, again...
So your thoughts looking down on them? Because obviously when we were playing in the rain earlier, I was quite happy I had that little bit of help.
To me, they look very similar down at the ball. I don't see a massive difference. Compared to the Cobras, they do look a lot more... a lot chunkier. And I mean, I've hit that very well, I'd like to say. A little bit longer?
Yeah.
Yeah. So
I think it's a general consensus you are seeing maybe 4 or 5 yards more.
Yeah, so 170 carry there, spins very similar, so within 40 revs.
Yeah.
Clubhead speed very similar.
I mean, you look at the groupings with these, quite obvious that they're all decent shots.
And everyone will think that one left was James, but it wasn't. Bit right. But again, felt solid.
Now this is interesting because from the shots we've seen, this one goes further.
Yeah.
Quite definitely. More ball speed, less spin. But I think we've hit the MB closer. So if we're going to go on a nearest to pin battle, I'd be tempted to jump straight in to that, especially at this distance, at 165.
Yeah, I think we'd have to take too much off that. Again, we're getting a little bit more distance out of it. Forgiveness-wise, we saw from James, you know, hit a toe strike with both. There was probably 20 yards, 30 yards difference.
I mean, this was quite an accept. I would hope I don't put that swing on it again. I'd be upset.
Correct. So
especially
we're going to go
if there's a beer on the line.
MB for a beer. Right. So we're going to click on to see what the closest distance
One
is.
shot.
One shot wonder. Does he like it? A little bit left.
Cut.
Well, a little bit long. Speeds up. Let's see
that
what
was
the
a good.
speed
That was a
is.
good strike as well. That one I'm taking that all day.
Carry
188.
165.
So if we have a look
how
at
close we are.
distance
From the
from
pin,
flag.
7 yards. 7 yards to beat.
There you go.
Come
Good
on
luck. He's pulled it.
He's kicked the track man again.
I haven't.
I wish you had. Great distance wise, but I think you might have picked me there. Let's have a look. Let's see, 159.
I don't think we even need to really look, do we?
I think we do, just to reassure myself that I might have still won. Oh, where's the mouse gone? Here she is.
9 yards.
Right guys, so you can see the difference there. I would say that we're going to get, obviously with the 101T, which is a little bit more forgiving, we're going to get that little bit more distance off it. However, To be fair,
We've hit good shots there, haven't we? 7
Yeah.
yards and 9 yards respectively.
with the MBs, I found they've got a good blade length. They're not too short like a Blueprint. So they are irons that you could use. If you're going for forgiveness, if you're trying to make the game easier for yourself, there's one club that I would be recommending. And it would be this one. Out of the two, we're going to get more forgiveness with this. Off-centre strikes, James clearly highlighted that. So guys, thank you very much for watching. I'll see you again later in the week.